Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today we're going to have a look at our next opponents and we'll prepare our lineup accordingly. So let's first have a look at the standings. We are at 42 points and in my opinion 2 more points should be should suffice to allow us to stay here within this league. So this match is going to be extremely crucial, and I was actually thinking that 44 points might not even suffice because of this. Because Sporting Pignola are uh, giving away 3 points at nearly every match, and nearly the same thing goes for Cor Milan. So I am afraid 44 might not suffice in terms of points. So let's quickly have a look at our next opponents and let's see if we can actually hope to get one more victory. So our next opponents will be Armata, Rossazzurra, Catania. They sit here in the league and they have 22 points, 39 goals scored, which is not a very high amount of goals, and 58 goals conceded, which is fairly high as an amount. I can see that only, yes, we've got, Marino, SV, Cor Milan and Sporting Pignola could do worse. So I think this should not be extremely hard to score. It might be somewhat hard to protect ourselves against these guys because we've got Cor Milan have scored less, Real Scuderiana have scored less, and they've got a good team. So, and they're not very far from Real Mediterranea and what else? No, I think, yeah. And Crystal Lake? No, Crystal Lake, they've got 10 more. But, well, all in all, they don't sound like they are an easy victory. Let's have a look at their lineup very quickly. Alright, we can see there's something bizarre already. And I'd like to ask myself whether they've got a different fixtures here, whether they've got a different lineup according to the matches. Let's have a look at these. Since we've got a faster computer today, we can afford to open some new tabs quickly. So 16 with 4 stars, 42.4, which is fairly high, but with 3-star skills, so not very high. 11.9, 20, and then 4 stars for this one guy, 26.7, and then 2.5 stars. Not even gonna look at the routine of those. 62 points, routine points with 3.5 stars. This guy sounds somewhat dangerous, but his heading skills are low, so playing on the wings should be a good tactic. Then heading skills are low as well. 4 stars, 35.6, so good defender, but he's got low heading skills, which means this should help us out a little bit. Then 21.7, so fairly good goalkeeper with 3.5 stars. So all in all, he's got the right skills were needed, like handling skills, reflexes, aerial ability, and jumping. Actually, handling, reflexes, and jumping, as far as I'm aware, are the most important skills for a goalkeeper within this game. So, yeah, very, I'd say fairly complete goalkeeper despite the 3.5 star skills. which might not sound very high, but it's actually a pretty good goalkeeper, this one. So we should probably be playing on the wings, in particular on the left wing, of course. But let's have a look whether they've got some surprises, these guys. And let's take those matches to the end, one by one. Well, this computer's not very fast either. I'll probably build them myself in the next few days. That's our lineup. So, previous match against Cor Milan, they played the exact same way, except for probably one different defender. 24.4 with 3.5 stars. Hitting skills are high, and he's probably going to be there since he's not disqualified or injured or whatever else. Work rate is not impressive. Stamina's good. Tackling skills are not extremely high. Those two defenders are still the same. We could notice one difference already. Alright, here they've got a completely different lineup with a very good right defender. I don't know where he's gone actually. But this means that they might play with this kind of lineup. We can still outperform this one guy thanks to Yossa. Would have to pay attention to these three strikers probably. No, not really. These guys are good, but I'm afraid they're not good enough for our defense. So we'll be playing on the wings, definitely. In particular on the left side. Yes, they tend to use this kind of lineup. So we'll have to play on the wings, in particular on the left side. As I noticed yesterday evening though, we have a problem. We don't have a replacement for Login. So we'll have to promote one guy from the B team. I'm sorry guys, this video is going to take a little longer even than usual, I'm afraid, because we have to prepare this match appropriately. So we'll have to, I have identified in Bilinga, despite his not impressive skills, the player who will help us out. So let's update the lineup page. There we've got Bilinga, because we don't really have another offensive midfielder on the right, so we'll play Bilinga. We'll replace Login this way. Then we'll have to play Yossa on the left, of course. The midfield, we could go a little bit more offensive here, a little bit more attacking. And let me see what kind of routine they have back. No, with the strikers, not extremely high, is it? We've got Quiticoni, who's got good skills, and this one guy on top of that has got, well, not very high finishing skills either. But I think we should keep the lineup the way it is. So I think we don't really have any more players we want to play or put on the bench. So let's pick, the bench is fine, or at least it looks like it is. So let's find out who we want to kick the corners. It's probably going to be Bricou. Then penalty kicks, it's going to be Bricou as well, isn't he? 14, 16, 12, 17, 16, 13. It's going to be Bricou. Sorry, like this. And free kicks, Shorey, of course, as usual. Let me see if we can compensate for Pilinga's lack of skills. Since, yeah, the opponents have somewhat decent player, at least one decent player on the right, so we want Shorey to compensate there. And let's go on to the tactics, and I think that is it for the lineup. Let's set the subs. So Quiricone will replace Fabris at the 98th minute. Variopinto will replace Bricu, very good. Passeri will replace Scandalo, very nice. Then let's go normal. What about the attitude? How do we want to play? Yes, we don't want to go defensive, do we? We might actually want to go attacking. Probably slightly attacking, but we wouldn't get any ball possession bonuses. So I'd rather go attacking altogether. Playing on the wings, yes, attacking. So that we'll have a ball possession bonus. Let's see what they play like. They play slightly attacking, so this might not be necessary to go attacking ourselves. With throw balls, no, it's going to be dangerous for us going attacking, so we'll go normal. Or even defensive, shall we? If we went defensive, there will stand nearly no chance to score. They went slightly attacking. Well, these two guys are not extremely dangerous. And they might actually open up some space back here. So I think, despite our lack of defenders here, I should probably stay on normal. I'm sorry guys, this video is taking very long, but I really want to win this one. Let's set focus side in the meantime. So on the left, thanks to Yosso, we should be able to pierce through. What concerns me the most is our attitude, because we don't have a complete defense here, and we'll be facing two somewhat decent strikers. And if they go slightly defensive, slightly attacking, they might have this one guy coming over to our penalty box. This one guy who's low with skills but very high with routine. And this one guy who's got, yeah, somewhat acceptable finishing skills. I don't want to run the risk to waste this opportunity, because it really looks like we could win this one. So actually, we have so high skills with the midfield and the strikers facing this kind of defense that we might even want to go slightly defensive and not run any risk, or run lower risks to undergo any goals. Then we can plan this after a goal is scored. If we are down by 1, yes, we'll change our mentality and go very attacking, or yeah, very attacking. It doesn't really make any sense to go just attacking with such a skill difference. So if we want to get back to where we're supposed to be, let's go like that. And goal scored, we're winning by 2. We will go very defensive and close the match. Yes, this should be the right kind of mindset and the right kind of lineup and tactics. So guys, hopefully you were not bored away by the length of this video, but I really wanted to think this through and try to make as sure as possible that we could grab our victory. So hopefully, let's cross our fingers, we'll be able to. And yeah, I'm afraid this is all for today. So thanks a lot again for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.